Hello everyone. So today we are once again here with a new topic like 10 meta tags or 10 essential HTML tags which would be very much useful for any beginners who is trying to do their SEO. So let us begin by one. So the first one is the HTML title tags, or which we also known as the meta title tags. So the title tags basically needs to be within 50 to 60 characters and try to make it within 600 to 700 pixels. And apart from that, make sure that the title tag contains the most important keyword that depicts the entire topic or the context of that particular page, because the title tag is very important first of all, because that clearly directs search engine crawlers or spiders with a direct note that what that particular topic is all about. The next would be the meta description, or you can say the description tag, because this, as the name suggests, it contains the entire description or the short description of that particular context of a page. So once again, this needs to be within 150 characters, and the pixel limit can be between 600 to 1000. However, the description tag should be containing more call to action things, because the thing is that if it is more catchy, and if it contains more important call to action, if it is more eye-catching, then this can trigger the intent of the users to click through that, and in return the click-through rate would be much more improved. And then after that, we do have the robots tag. So the robots tag is clearly an indication to search engines on how they should crawl that particular page, whether they should follow, which means whether they should crawl, whether they should no follow, which means they should not crawl, or if you have any other specific instruction for these search engines. Even though this can be done with the robots.txt, but sometimes it's a good practice that this is also directly implemented on any of the inner pages if that particular page you need to high prioritize or something like that. Then we have the canonical tag. So canonical tag is very important because this is one of the tags that can prevent duplicacy of the other pages within your website, because the purpose of canonical tag is to instruct Google that if you put rel equals to canonical version of a particular URL, then that indicates that the page where the canonical tag is applied, then that particular page is a duplicate version of another page which is defined into the canonical tag. So in this way, the Google or any other search engine should not be confused that okay, like these two URLs would be same and they would be treated the same. Now why this is important? Because sometimes if you look into the web pages, there is a common error that a single URL opens with a slash or without a slash. For example, like if I say example.com/page1, so it can be a possibility that example.com/page1/ would be also the same page. Now the problem is that both of the URLs are same, but Google would think that these two are different URLs. Now in order to prevent this duplicacy, canonical tag is highly useful. And also apart from that, if you build a lot of other child pages which does not resonate much of the thing, you have just built for sake of topic clustering, then you can also define a parent page as the canonical to the child pages, because in this way, since all the pages would be speaking about same topic, so Google would not be diluting the link equity and all. Then we have the social tags. So this is a very common scenario that sometimes you might be seeing a situation where if you put any particular URL on any of the social medias like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram or something like that, then you might be facing that the preview of the URL is not appearing, such as the title, the description, or the images, the feature image. So this is the case where the Open Graph Protocol tag, or commonly known as the OG tags, are not applicable. So OG tag is also known as the social tag that can clearly indicate which are the title, description, images, logo parameters that you want on a particular social handle. And this is very important if you are very social savvy and if you really care more about your social presence across the board. And after the social, then we have the structured data or the structured markup. So this is very important because if you open up schema.org or if you build up any of the structured language or structured markup, then the most important thing is that the structured, first of all, you need to understand why structured data is important. So the thing is that structured markup is important because it gives a clear understanding of what is on that particular page, and that sets a clear indication or clear tone of voice that what the Google would be learning about that particular page, or what the Google would be grasping the information from that particular page. So having said that, structured markup is also done with a lot of HTML tags. So head over to schema.org and you can study more about the same. So after the structure tag, then we have the heading tags, or commonly known as the H tags. So the H tags are labeled from H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and up to H6. So the purpose of H tag is to clearly highlight the main title of that particular page, or if you clearly want to indicate Google that what would be the main title, followed by the subtitle, then the secondary subtitle, and so on. The ultimate purpose is to frame a proper structure of a particular landing page. So you can start with the main headline or the page title with the H1 tag, and then for all the subheadings you can use the H2s, and even beneath the subheadings, if there are any other bullet headline points, then those can be used as H3. Normally I would recommend from H1 to H3 tags. Generally H4, H5, H6 do not have much of the importance, but if you really want to play around with that and decorate the look and feel of your web page, then I think you can just go ahead and try that. Then we have the semantic tags. Now semantic tags are I would say it's very important if you learn about a lot of these protocols, like the audio tags, the aside, the article, the footer, because in this way you can really prioritize what Google should be seeing first. For example, if you really want Google to take value from your article, then you can put your article under the article tags, and if you feel like Google should devalue your footer because it's of no importance, then you can use the footer tag for the same. And there are other things, as you can see on the screen, so you can use those semantic tags to really make up of the entire landing page so that you can get something better out of that. After that, we have the image alt tags. So the image tags is commonly known as the image alt attributes, because Google or search engines sometimes cannot even understand what the image or that particular infographic is. So if you put the image alt tags, then Google or search engines can clearly understand what that particular image is all about. So if you clearly put proper tags about a particular image, like what that particular image is or what that particular infographic is, then this can clearly help you to differentiate, and this can clearly help Google to understand more of that particular image, which should be later helping you down with the ranking. Last but not the least, we have the no follow. Even though this is not of my personal favorite, but just for sake of reference, no follow you can use if you do not want to pass link juice to a certain page. For example, maybe you have an article and you are like you have put a hyperlink where you are taking the users to any of the customer feedback page, or maybe the shipment pages or the effective pages, which might not be relevant to you or which might not be useful. So in that case, you can use the no follow tag, because using no follow, Google would not pass any sort of link juice, or they would not consider those pages to be more valuable. So this can preserve a lot of your crawl budget. So if you have not seen our video on the crawl budget, so I would recommend do see that. So once again, thank you, and I hope this 10 basic HTML tags will be helpful for any of the beginner SEO to have a common understanding that this can really serve the basic and the basic principle foundation of the SEO. Thanks.